Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on our single player survival Minecraft world. Now today we are going to be doing some different things. I'm sure you've seen the title and you can see what the plan is for today, and that is to build ourselves a crane around here, which is actually a suggestion which came quite a few videos ago, and I think it's quite a good idea. First of all, I want to quickly show you what this looks like. Everything should be pretty much the same. I've put some chests in here so it looks a little bit nicer from the outside. I'm sure you would have maybe seen that in the thumbnail. I think I got them in the thumbnail before. But just a little bit of a change which makes a nice difference there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to walk around this side. And you can see that I have gone ahead. I've done a bit of work around here. I've made this area that we had here before just kind of smoothed out. Put a little bit of a garden, a little bit more raised over here. I don't know what we can do. I was thinking maybe putting a bit of water pouring out there into like a little bit of a pond or something. Maybe that's an idea for the future. I'm not too sure. And then around here, we've also got ourselves, I don't have any more of these fences, but we've also gone ahead and fixed up this so that as we come down here, it's all completed. We've got this completed. What? I'm already pulling my microphone cords out. Alright, so what I was saying was we've already got some stuff completed around here. We've got this outside looking pretty damn good. I hope everything's back to normal now. But yeah, pretty much, I'm not too sure about this little thing over here where we've got the two different colors of planks, but we'll have to look at that in the future. It's nothing really too complicated to fix, I guess. So yeah, I think that's looking alright. We've got a few little things on the outside here to fix. I've also fixed up this bridge. Just small things. I kind of, after that last episode, I was just in a mood to just keep playing. So I went ahead and did that. I also grabbed a few of the jungle trees again so we get a bit of jungle saplings, because we only have 8 jungle saplings or so, and I thought we'd maybe fix up that a little bit and also get some more jungle wood, of course. So there we go, that's what's happened there. Another little thing I want to show you that I've tried, and I know we're going to definitely have to work this out a lot more, is remember I was saying we're going to be changing these paths to normal paths? Yeah, I don't know how well this is working for us, so we're going to have to work out this at some stage. I know we definitely do need to do a border. But I kind of just changed all of the path blocks that were in there into these blocks, and I'm not too happy with the way it's turned out. We'll have to think about that. So that's not really something we're doing anytime too soon, but it is something we'll do in the future for sure. So back to what we're doing over here. Now over here, we have got ourselves, we went and asked you guys for some ideas of what we could be doing for this area on this side here in the last episode. So you can see how it kind of dips down there a little bit. I'm thinking we'll have this dip down a little bit from there, but overall, the general consensus was a park or something of that nature, and I think the thing we're going to do is we're going to do something along the lines of this kind of an edge, you know, probably going with wood, just along the edge over there, and then what we can do is actually go back a little bit and do a little bit of a park type thing, and I'm thinking maybe not necessarily too crazy, and something simple like what has been suggested many times has been a statue. And I love the idea of doing a statue. I just have to work out how we're going to do a statue. So that'll take a bit of time. And aside from that, also there was a lot of suggestions about bushes and trees and stuff, which obviously bushes and stuff will definitely go there. But I was thinking even if we can't get the statue idea to work, getting a fairly large tree over here. And I was even thinking, here in Australia, we've got a lot of different sorts of trees at the beaches. We've got pine trees at the beach. I'm not too sure what the reasoning for pine trees is at the beach, but it's a reason for stuff. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, we've got them. And I thought maybe that could be something interesting to add there just at the end, like just to kind of give ourselves something from our country that we're recording this in. Alright, so hold up a sec. Carry on. Alright, now down here, I've also gone and put this little stuff on the top here, these little slabs over here, which we're going to have to fix up, and that might even be fixed up in today's episode, and I also did that. Yeah, alright, so carrying on, we have got a suggestion in the comments on the last episode to fix this, which I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to get it, if I'm going to push it out or something, so we're not going to do that right now, but I also got a suggestion, and that was to perhaps try a bit of cyan stained clay here. Now, this over here, I think what could be a good idea is instead of doing all the walls in the cyan stained clay, which I do actually like, so thank you very much for that suggestion. And overall, I think it would be kind of nice just to break it up, actually. Look at that, like just one wall, kind of a little bit different. I think that could be a thing. Actually, let me just quickly try something. I'm just having a look here. With cyan, how does that compare with these blocks over here? Yeah, I wasn't really intending on that, but yeah, I need it to be a flat flat block. I want to quickly, let's just quickly sleep the night away, and I want to quickly come back and try that. Alright, so let's quickly try that idea out. I just want to see how it compares to the rest of the stuff. I'm not too sure what the other stained clays could be, but maybe we can get ourselves another block to add in along with these mess of blocks. You know how we just kind of try and make a little bit of a mess of blocks around here? That could actually maybe do something for us. We'll leave it there for now. We'll see how it looks, and maybe it'll grow on us. Maybe it'll show its true colors and not be too good. But what else? Other colors do we have? You see, the light grays and the grays are too brown for that area, I think, but they could also be something to give a try in the future. It doesn't actually, yeah, it just sticks out a little bit too much there, I think, but let's keep that piece in there. It's not going to do us any harm for now. Now, for that suggestion, we actually won't be putting that in the comment section because I've actually got another suggestion which I think is a little bit different, and I do appreciate what you've told us there, and I do love the idea. I really, really do, but for now, we've got just so many suggestions, and one suggestion which I thought was going to be good for that episode we'll do right now. It's kind of something a little bit more out the box and something that I thought would be an interesting thing to give a go, and I've got some ideas for that which we're going to be doing in the future. So first of all, we're going to episode 82. So this is already 2 episodes back from the previous episode. So episode 82, I kind of felt like I spelled that incorrectly. This episode, we got a comment from Jackaroo2372, and that was, I think you should expand the area around your farm. Now, that is definitely a good idea, and one idea that I'm thinking of doing in the future for sure. So, what the plan is, I'll quickly just, is that spelled right? That is spelled right, yes. Just around this side here, you can see our farm area there. And the suggestion was to expand that area around our farm. Now, I have thought about it. You can see we've got some crops which are tried out there. And we've got a few trees and stuff just planted around there. But the plan is eventually to expand out that way. And I'm planning on doing a windmill. I'm planning on doing more fields and stuff like that, which we're going to have to work out in the future. So thank you very much for bringing that up. I thought that would be a good thing to kind of just address. And what the plan is maybe to go and work out that area there first on the other side of the city, and then come onto this area here. So we should be doing that in the future. I'm not so sure when, but we should definitely be doing it. Now the next episode 83. Alright, so 83, we are giving this one to Sky Up 4. Now what Sky Up 4 suggested was that we do something. Also, I'm loving these out the box ideas, you know what I mean? Like, currently I'm feeling like if we could do something a little bit kind of crazy, I think that'll be kind of exciting to see how we can at least challenge ourselves to get that stuff. So Sky Up 4 suggested, well, the comment was, "Hey Jansey, another great vid. I have an idea. Why not make a submarine underwater?" And I think the submarine idea for us over here, you think, well, why the hell would we do a submarine? Well, why the hell not? You know what I mean? Let's see how we could do this. And I'm thinking what could be a kind of interesting thing is we can combine a few ideas, because we were planning on doing a dock area where we were going to be doing some kind of boat in there. So what we could maybe do is I was thinking of still building a ship in that like shipbuilding dock, kind of dry dock, I think it would be called. But maybe if we had another one. Now I'm thinking too, and you're like, what? Maybe if we had a secret one where we've got a secret submarine underground, that could be kind of cool. I think that could be kind of interesting, and we can kind of see how we could take it, because I'm not planning on a modern day submarine. I'm planning on like kind of a medieval kind of submarine sort of thing. You know, let's see how we can turn that one out. I'm not too sure when we will do it, but definitely sometime I would like to give that one a try. So either way, a really out the box idea, and I really, really love it. Now the next one is our first duplicate inductee into this this tower of what are some suggestions we got? Tower of subscribers, tower of I don't know. We've got tower of comments, just our beautiful tower in our city. So K Gamer, not K Games Womack, and I've got to do episode 84 first, and then we quickly go K Gamer Womack. What the hell went on my mind there? Womack. Yes, perfect. All right. Now, what this suggestion was in the last episode, so episode 84, and it was, Jansey, you should put beacons in the water for a light source, or put sea lanterns. Now, the beacon idea, the sea lantern idea, I actually thought would be a good idea, but I never thought about beacons. And beacons would actually be really, really cool, because what we can do with those beacons is we can have a little bit of a design going around the water, and I'm thinking of getting a ton of beacons, like a stupid amount of beacons. So we're going to have a bunch of withers to fight, and we're going to have a little bit of a redstone thing going through where we can make these beacons stop shining and like, keep them shining. And I've got a plan on how we're going to do that. And it involves pistons. So that should be a pretty simple idea. I'm sure you guys have kind of got an idea of where I'm going with that. And overall, I think that will work really, really cool. So we have to work that out. But yeah, that's not for now. What we're doing now is we are going to be building ourselves a crane, because that is the plan for this episode. And we've taken a little bit of time out, but I think it'll be all worth it in the end. So let's try and get this basic shape of this crane going right around maybe over here. We're going to be building it into the water over here. And this crane, the thought behind it is that we're going to have a lot of deliveries coming to this village. And these deliveries are going to come onto a boat around this area here. And this crane is going to take the items and swivel them around, placing them in an area around here. So the plan is going up a little bit more. I probably should have brought ourselves... Oh, we did bring ourselves spruce stairs. Yes. Okay, good. So then we can get a bit of support in here. So we can do that. We can go over here. Now this is kind of something that I just had in my head. I'm not too sure whether or not it will work, but this is the idea for this crane that I thought would maybe work. So let's do that. We'll go out here and maybe we will have to do some things a bit differently. So let's have a look. That's pretty much all we really needed for this crane. I'm not too sure how well... Oh, that actually does turn out quite well, in fact. I'm thinking maybe we could do something a little bit more beefy over here. We can maybe do something along here. And I've also seen a comment in the last section, which I thought... The last episode, which I thought was kind of funny, suggesting that I repair my tools. And I really should. I'm not too sure when I'm going to do it, but I've got that on the cards to do at least. It's not really too important right now, but in the future we're probably gonna have some sad times when I forget and all of a sudden we lose ourselves a nice pick or a nice shovel. But that's what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be sad about it. But you know, it's my own fault. Do we have any? We do have those. Perfect. Now, I was planning on doing this with spruce, but I thought, you know, we've done everything in this area without spruce, and I think overall we need to make sure that we don't do a really clashy wood. Man, you see what happens? Sometimes with stairs, these things shoot off in all different directions. Right, we'll do that. We'll also now have to just work out this wall a bit. Maybe we'll do, yeah. Actually, we'll have to make this one a bit of stone or something. We'll just do stone brick stairs. So that way, that won't connect to it, and it will kind of create something. Actually, we could maybe even do them just in like that. We could just do them like... No, that's the wrong stairs. Do them like that, and let's light this area up quickly before we forget. That actually is lit up. Okay, good. Not a problem. That is a problem. Alright, good. Let's get out of there. So we'll do that. We'll put in maybe a andesite block in there. And then we'll put in another one of these over... Okay, we're going to get ourselves stuck if we do that. Let's do it over here. Like... Man, we don't have any way of getting that. Okay, just imagine I've put that in already. Alright, well then we're going to have to go down and just ground this thing a little bit better. And the plan for that is maybe doing a bit of this sort of stuff with the andesite and a few other stone, like, things to make it look a little bit stronger, like it's been cemented in there. So we'll do that. And we'll maybe put in some support like this and that there. In fact, this one in the corner would look kind of weird. So maybe we can do something with some of the cobblestone walls. That could be kind of cool. Let's quickly go check that out. I'm pretty sure I've got some in these chests over here, which I've actually got to clear up sometime soon. So cobblestone wall. There we go. Good. And we can get rid of those guys and those guys, because we need some space. Alright, so this is actually turning out quite alright. Oh man, I kind of don't like how it's a little bit out, like, when you walk there, you can see how it's not really all shown in the background of those things. So we're going to have to do that. What I'm thinking, actually just having a look at it now, would be kind of cool, which does exist on cranes, is maybe putting a counterbalance on this side. So we'll just go up from that block there. Let's do that quickly. And this is, by the way, all on the fly. It's kind of ideas that I had in my head. It's nothing that I've practiced out in a creative world or anything. So hopefully this does turn out as cool as I thought it would turn out. So let's do that there. Perfect. Good. I love when that happens. There's our thing that we were looking for. Good. All right. There. And actually, that was the right level. We were on there already. So we'll do that. We'll put that one there. there, and we'll do a little bit of a counterbalance, and we need a weight on that, so we'll go down, down, down. Alright, so what kind of a weight can we put? We can maybe put some andesite blocks, I think oh, you know what? These. You know how they always have those, like, things like this? We can maybe put in the rope first, because this is going to have a rope, which is going to be our fences, so we do that. Yeah, that'll work, and then we can go up here. I think we need to bring that out. Do we need to bring that out a little bit further? Does that come over the dock? Yeah, I think we need to bring that one out a little bit further here, but I think this is actually turning out to be quite a good idea. I'm actually really glad that everything's going as smoothly as it is. You know how sometimes you plan on something that you think will go really smoothly, sometimes you think, oh, this is going to be a bit of a struggle. I was honestly believing that this one was going to be quite the struggle of a project to get done, despite it being so simple, but for some reason, this is turning out really, really good. I'm really, really happy with it, so let's fall down there and make sure we have to scaffold up again to get everything. Alright, let's do this again. Now, I want to quickly talk to you guys about something that has kind of gone through my mind, and that was, I was thinking that I'm going to be playing a little bit more of our videos, at least. We're going to be doing quite a few more vanilla Minecraft single-player series videos than what we did before. Now, overall, single-player vanilla survival Minecraft, which is an absolute mouthful to say, is by far the staple on this channel. It's by far the most watched videos on this channel, and obviously it's because you guys enjoy this series on this world quite a lot, and I really enjoy making this series as much as I enjoy making all of our other series. So don't think that that means less of anything else. It just means more of this. That's the plan. Now, overall, you guys, a lot of you will know that I do go to university, obviously. Well, not obviously. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no way of you guys knowing that if I haven't told you that. But I do go to university, and that does take quite a bit of my time. So that's pretty much what would be the only constraint here, but I'm not making any reasons for why this won't be the case. I'm really looking forward to doing quite a few more episodes on here than what we've got currently. And the plan is, hopefully, for what I'm aiming for right now, is 5 a week, which is significantly more than what we've been doing recently, and it's something that I think will be a good thing to do. You know, I think it'll be something fun to do, and I enjoy doing them. So let's check how that goes. Now, let's have a look there. Good. All right. So I want this to be going over a thing like this. In fact, we might just sleep the night away. Like that. There. Like there. We'll have to go sleep the night now. But is that a bit too big? It is. Okay, we'll have to do this in one. What I'm going to do is I will quickly get this thing cleared up, and I'll sleep the night away, and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Down straight. Alright, let's keep going. I needed to get rid of that guy. He was asking for it. Alright, let's go ahead and add in a few more of these things here. And can I do that? Yes, we're on a good level to do this stuff. Alright, so this, if you guys were wondering what this is going to be a little bit of a platform for where we're going to be pulling up some items. And I'm thinking maybe we'll just do, because it's not going to be too big. I was planning on doing a few chests on here, but maybe we'll just do one chest and put it on that platform. So we'll do that, and that, and that, and see how high this is. Yep, too much. We'll have to go take a little bit away. And I'm planning on doing this with some spruce slabs at the bottom to hold the chest or whatever it is we put on here. I think it's going to be a chest. All right, I've taken too much away from that one there. Good. So if we do that, and we will put in our spruce over here. Let's do that. We'll do there, and there. Now, I think this will turn out all right. I hope it's not too big and bulky. But overall, I think it'll work out all right. Let's step from back here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Now, we'll put a chest on here as if it's taking some cargo off the ship. Or we might be able to make this jump. I don't think we will, but let's give it a try. Alright, we didn't. Although I kind of get the feeling we could have just made it. But we'll see if we can place this on here without a problem. Perfect. Alright, good. In fact, I could maybe do a few things around the sides as well. Like, maybe another chest in over there. We can get it facing the other direction, that'll be great. Yep, good. What else could we do? Maybe crafting table? I know it sounds kind of weird, but maybe something along those lines there could be something interesting to add. We'll have to think about some things. Oh, I've got ideas. Let's quickly go grab these ideas. Oh, look at all these ideas. I've got idea number 1, idea number 2, and idea number 3 and 4, which are kind of similar, but have got their own motivation behind them, alright? So let's quickly go and get that out the way, and we'll boost ourselves up like this. So what the plan is, can we put one of these? Oh, we can. That doesn't interact. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got ourselves like a little apple there. We can put ourselves a horse armor crate, so as if we getting a horse armor delivered. I'm not too sure why we would need it delivered, but maybe we need some horse armor around this place. So, well, I mean, we've got so many horses. That actually does make sense why we would need some. Right, maybe a few watermelons there, and a bit of a pumpkin there and there. All right, let's see how this looks. I was planning on just adding those sorts of things, the watermelons and stuff, which were my original plan. Then I thought maybe we could do some other stuff. So there we go. That's kind of cool. We can also put maybe another chest up on top of that there. We'll have to put a label on the side. What can this be? Let's have a look. Delivering. Can I really not get that iron frame off? Okay, there we go. And it would fall there, of course. All right, what can we get delivered here, which we don't already have? It's in my inventory right now. None of that. Okay, let's have a look at what's downstairs, because I don't want to go run back, and I think we don't really need to do too much. So perhaps we could get something like that, something magical and mystical, which these village people don't necessarily know what it is. Now, I've got to be super careful that I'm not going to be just clicking that over to... You know, I'm going to be clicking it over to there, so we'll do this here and be smart about it. So we'll do that. Then we'll jump, grab that. Good. Nailed it. That was actually what I was planning on doing. All right. So aside from that, I think that we have got ourselves a good-looking crane, which I'm going to have to clean up some stuff, but I think this crane will work for this area. All right, let's have a step back. Yeah, that's good. That's really, really good. I'm actually impressed. I really am. I didn't expect it to turn out that way. In fact, what I'm thinking is that one watermelon around the side over here, that bottom one, is maybe changing that over to something else. Oh, actually, we won't be changing it over because I was going to say a block, one of these oak log blocks to look like a crate, but that'll connect up with the fences, so we can't actually do that. But overall, I think that actually is a very, very good idea, and I think it overall works very, very well. Tell me what you think. I would love to see some plans. I'm planning on maybe putting in some buttons over there and there to make it look like it's bolted down, and I think this really gives it the swivel idea. Maybe we can put in something along these lines here or something like that eventually. See how that goes. But I think it does. It gives you that perspective, that idea that it maybe swivels, it maybe goes up and down. I think that works really, really well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your plans are for any future parts that we can add to this. I'm really looking forward to this section being all ready and going. Now, I'm thinking this 20 episode thing is going to work very, very well. So for this episode, that is all that we've got planned. So thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.